17 or 16, I was searching for the meaning of my life, searching for the truth. Why, what, where, all these questions arose. One person who was my chess teacher, he told that I have a secret book which can answer to all your questions. I said, oh my God, give me that book. I want that book. He said, no. Why? Because you have to become purified. What should I do? He said, I have to follow 4 regulative principles and chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. I said, okay, I will do. Please give me everything, I will do. So for 6 months, I had to chant and follow 4 regulative principles. The chanting was very tough. I couldn't understand what I'm doing, but I said, no, I have to do because I want that secret book. One day, after 6 months, teacher brought one book. It was green, old book, enough thick, and he was holding it and he smiled at me. And when I saw this book, oh my God, how much I waited for you. I took this book and just embraced to my heart. I didn't know what was inside, but I knew that this book will solve all my problems. This book which I waited for so long time. I started to read, and suddenly Arjuna, warrior, war, elephants, horses, some kind of guns. What is going on? It is war. It is war-filled. It is not about religion. It is not about the meaning of my life. What is this? I think my age teacher, maybe he did a mistake. So I went to him. I said, what is this? I cannot understand. It's about war and there's no anything which is philosophical, which will answer to my questions. He said, you just continue, just continue. Then I was reading, but I couldn't put this knowledge into my heart. I couldn't digest this knowledge with my heart because I was not understanding anything. I was reading, what is this? Just reading. I felt very dry. I couldn't understand, and it was very painful. I read nearly 16 chapters, but still I couldn't understand. Then I went to him. I'm sorry, I cannot understand what's going on. I want to understand, but I cannot understand. I'm not satisfied. I'm losing my time. I'm wasting my time. So my teacher told, please open the image of Srila Prabhupada and pray to him very nicely. We have to cry and beg. And I told you that you have to become purified. So now you are following 4 regulative principles and chanting the holy names. And now you have to pray for him so that only by his mercy you can understand. So I said, okay. Then I went, and before reading 17th chapter, I opened Srila Prabhupada's photo and I started to say, please, Srila Prabhupada, I don't know who you are, but my chess teacher told me to pray to you because by your mercy I can understand this book. I am so much disturbed and my heart is paining. I am wasting my time, and because I don't understand what I am reading, please be merciful to me. And I remember my teacher told me to cry, but I tried to cry. It was not happening. Tears were not coming out. And I started my heart, still tears were not there. And I started to pray. Now prayers went on. I said, please, I don't have any shelter. Please help where I will go if this book won't answer to my questions. Please, Prabhupada, please. And in that moment, these tears fell off, and I felt that prayers, power, and Srila Prabhupada's mercy, I couldn't feel it. So something happened that I prayed nicely and I was satisfied. These tears were coming and I started to read. My teacher said, you have to read it with prayerfully and you have to be very humble. And I was reading 17th chapter. So something happened. I was alone in the home. And I was sitting down on the floor and book was on the bed. I was putting in reading. And suddenly something happened, that light was there within my heart or outside of my heart. I don't understand. But that moment of light, that realization, that time stopped. And whatever I read ran through before my eyes or before my heart I was reading, I was looking up, and I said, oh my God, it is my way. Oh my God, I understood. Then I said, oh my God, what a knowledge. Everyone should know about it. No time. People are suffering because they don't have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That very moment that realization came, whatever I read, karma, what is next life, why I took birth, and this, that, death, birth, old age, whatever I read in the Bhagavad Gita, in that moment appeared before my mind, before my heart. So that was the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. And I said, yes, now I will chant my 16 rounds very properly. Now it is my way. Now I have to share it with my parents. I have to share it with my sisters, brothers, and everyone. So this was the power of Srila Prabhupada's mercy. And that book, Bhagavad Gita, was in Russian, which was translated from English into Russian language. And it was very old. So that book was very old. And because I loved that book, I had to copy it by my hand. So in such a way, in our countries, we respect Bhagavad Gita so much. And there are so many people who are searching for the truth. So they need Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita will solve their problems. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.